Everyone, Kevin here. Welcome to the Snowboard Pro Camp live chat. Hanging out today with Yannick.
What's up?
He's joining the chat. So if you guys have any questions for us, hit us up. It's early season. I know snow's a little bit late to come, but yeah, there's still some out there, and hope you guys are getting some good days in. We got 3 subjects for this, or topics for this chat. If you guys have any questions about it, want to bring it up, interested to know your thoughts as well. The first one is Utah resorts, which is a bit specific, but if there's any Utah riders out there, it'd be great to hear from you guys, and we're going to share our opinions too. Also, hot topic is judgment in snowboarding. I think snowboarding has a high level of judgment compared to other sports, so maybe we can chat about that. And then also the last one is, gear. So, this is the time of year a lot of people are getting their gear together. So, yeah, if you can get your gear together, and if you have any questions, hit us up about that too. Yannick, how was riding yesterday?
Yesterday was pretty good. Unexpected.
Yeah.
Even though the snow was...
At Snowbird, we went to Snowbird.
Snowboard, yeah. Even the snow wasn't the softest. There's pockets. There's really good pockets. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In terms of... it wasn't clean all the way through.
Oh.
Maybe, I guess, some areas that we went to were pretty technical.
So you sound very judgmental. Just kidding. Yeah, yesterday we were at Snowbird. It was awesome. We were riding with Dan from Board Progression. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to Alex. He was showing us around. Alex is beast man mode up in the mountains. And yeah, some of their friends. Shout out to Donovan, who hooked us up with lift tickets yesterday.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I gotta connect with Donovan on Instagram. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's see what you guys are talking about. If you have any questions, yeah, hit me up. We already got not a super chat, but Bad Riders has been a member for 10 months. Wow, thank you, Bad Riders. If anyone wants to become a member, hit that join button. All right, let's. I'm just trying to get caught up. Where did we join the chat? Were you guys already talking for ages?
So many comments.
Oh, maybe. Where did I join in? Okay, let's just go right into it. Kev, why the jump to Clues? Good question.
Yeah.
So, I've heard about Clues. So, a few years ago they hit me up about doing a sponsored deal, and I didn't really know what Clues were. And then last season, when I was riding the Burton Step-ins and also the Supermatics, people kept requesting try Clues. And then one of the guys from the company, Jan, who's a legend over in Germany, he hit me up again this past summer and said, hey, we should work together. So got on a call with them, talked. They were really amazing. I tried out the Clues and thought they were super incredible. The technology, the innovation is super high. And yeah, so we worked something out, and Clues are the sponsor for the channel this season. And yeah, I can't say enough good things. They're awesome. They got the traditional straps so that you can ride them just like a normal binding, or you can use the step in, step out feature. So you get the best of both worlds. So yeah, that's kind of how the whole thing with Clue happened. And I went over to Germany to hang out and meet all the guys. And they're just super awesome people, really passionate about snowboarding and inventing new things and progressing with the binding. So I think it's an awesome fit. I feel in snowboarding you kind of find your crew through snowboarding, and the Clue guys are definitely my crew. So it's an awesome feeling.
I guess they're all snowboarders, right? Every single person in the company?
Yeah, they're all snowboarders, and yeah, they just love snowboarding. Yeah. We'll have to get out there and ride with them. All right. Bad Riders is, so everyone that's a mod, Bad Riders is saying there's some new mod features. Nice. NGen saying, what's up? What's up, NGen? Yeah, everyone hit the like button if you can. We got 9 likes already. Let's get that up. I'm sure We'll be on here for an hour, so lots of time to hit that like button. We got Swanee Brews in the chat. Engine, when was the last time you saw Engine?
I think he was in Val Thorens in France.
Oh, cool.
I think 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
You haven't seen him since 2019?
Or maybe 2020.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a while back, a few years.
Wow.
Need to go past Belgium one day again.
For sure. All right. A lot of people are just talking to each other in the chat.
I think this was before we joined well before.
Okay.
It's like 6:20.
Okay, there's the times. Shaun White controversy. What's the Shaun White controversy?
I think he was on the bomb hole a week ago, and I mean I've not seen it yet, but I think there could be something going on from that interview.
Oh.
Red beanie, yeah.
Swanee Bruce wants to know, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Utah.
What do you
getting cold, you know?
What do you think of the? Okay, so I mean, this is a topic. What do you think of the Utah resorts?
I mean, so I've been to Snowbird, Park City, and Solitude. I think, yeah. So hit those 3 resorts. I know you've been to Brighton as well, right? Not been to Brighton yet. I guess there's like quite a few resorts very close together.
Yeah.
So tons of options
to
choose from.
It's cool having all those options just like at our doorstep.
Exactly. And I mean, whilst they're so close, they're very different from a snowfall perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them do get better snowfall and better snow quality. So that's one thing to look out for, I guess.
What do you think of, like, say, Snowbird?
Snowbird was, really awesome potential.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would love to go back.
Yeah, Snowbird is, like, so far, I think, I mean, so the thing, I guess not all the resorts have been fully opened yet. So, like, for example, like Park City, I feel like it has had the least amount open. So we just, like, rode some groomers and, like, a small park. So haven't really experienced the whole mountain.
Yeah.
And Brighton has been opened a little bit, but still, like, not even half the mountain. Solitude was, I think, our first, like, really crazy day. And Solitude was, I can see, like, good snow, good trees, some, like, really fun areas. But yesterday in Solitude, Snowbird, that seems like a new undiscovered, like, treasure. Yeah. It's like,
and the views are insane from there.
Yeah, insane views. Like, world class. I think it's like a world class, like, resort, Snowbird. Like, like, if you made the trip from Australia to Snowbird, it's, like, worth it. It's worth, like,
I'm not sure when it opened, but I think they had that 50 years recently, maybe the last few years ago.
Yeah, 50 years open.
I don't know, it's not that old of a resort in comparison to, like, European resorts.
But is that the whole resort or just that building?
I don't know, it could be that new kind of cemented building they've got there.
Bad Riders, says, hi guys, good to see Yannick back in the chair. Members chat topic. What is the most expensive snowboard you have bought? Ties in with the gear list. Oh, good topic. We'll hit that up in the members area. Insane 3 Art says, snowboarding is definitely judgmental. I'm always judging Kevin for being so dang tall. Hashtag jealous. Jake, you're a tall drink of water yourself, man. You must be like 6 foot, 6'1". I think Jake's like 6'1".
I definitely taller than me, so
yeah. Neck's getting like sore. Yeah. What do you think, Yannick? When you first started snowboarding, did you feel like as a beginner there was like, did you feel any judgment?
I learned in small hills in Poland.
Okay.
To be fair, so a lot of beginners. It's basically surrounded by beginners because it's like small hills.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't feel that at all, to be fair.
Okay, nice. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
felt like, watched a lot of videos to begin with.
Yeah.
One of those professional kind of snowboarders videos, like those edits that people put up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I can be part of this.
Awesome. Oh, that's good. Yeah, maybe Europeans are like less judgmental as a whole.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's just the Polish. Yeah, I guess I think some people when they're a beginner do feel that judgment, but I feel like it's like natural when you're like really bad at something, when you're first getting into something to kind of feel like, yeah, it's like if you went, what's another thing? It's like if you,
I guess if as a beginner you don't really know what's going on in the snowboarding world in that sense. Everything's new.
yeah,
You don't know who's who, who's what.
yeah,
So you just go for it and enjoy the day.
yeah. And I think too, it's like everyone's been in that position too. So if you are a beginner, it's good to remember like even like the craziest rider at one point was just learning how to do the heel sliding and toe sliding.
Oh
and all
yeah.
that. So
Definitely.
yeah. Keith says, any tips for making trips more frequent? No skiing in Texas makes my riding few and far between. Being a college student and having a puppers definitely doesn't help. Itching to hit the slope soon. I mean, if you want to do it more frequently, I think, yeah, those like collective passes make it easy because you can get like a collective pass that works at like 15 or 20 different resorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, some places you don't need a car too, so that can make it cheap if you can like fly in and you know that you can stay like near the resort. Like when we went to like Crystal Mountain, we were staying like right at the mountain, although it'd be hard to get there without a car.
Yeah. And I guess, being a college student, not sure about your financial situation, but I guess that plays a massive part in being able to do quite a few trips.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, like things that you can like, cheap flights. If you have the pass, you can like, you've already spent that, say $1,000, that'll get you as many times as you want to go.
The easiest way is just to get a group of friends, get as many people as possible. Potentially they can fit in one car, split all the costs.
Yeah, if you can find like a few friends that will split costs with you, that's huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, some resorts are definitely cheaper than others too. And if you can find those spots where accommodation is less expensive, if you can stay like close to the resort where maybe you don't need a rental car.
Would that be like Midwest, for example, or East Coast might be cheaper rather than these big resorts out west?
Yeah, if I was going on a snowboard trip from Texas, though, I probably wouldn't go to the East Coast. Do people do flight trips to like tiny hills? I don't know. Maybe.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Your Poland hill is probably like this, like 10 East Coast hills.
They're small.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Blissful. Oh, somebody gifted Blissful a membership. Awesome. Yeah, so we're going to do a bonus chat for all the members right after this one. And also, if you guys have any riding clips, you can email them to me if you're a member, and then I'll make you a video giving you some feedback. So it's kind of a cool perk. Austin says, are you guys in Utah riding? Yes, we are. Absolutely. You guys staying in Park City or down in the valley? Yeah, so we were in Salt Lake City, in like the part of the city called Draper. So that's where we're at. It's kind of pretty like central to like the resorts on this side, all like the canyon resorts, and then to Park City it's like a 40-minute drive. M Rev, yeah, says first.
Mr. Evangelical.
Oh, Mr. First time catching your live chat. I enjoy your channel and your riding. Awesome, thank you. Bad Rider says Kevin needs to stop by Wim's shop for a gear chat. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, surprised we haven't been in there yet. Have to head over there. Dean, what's a good brand of crash pants? Oh, this is a perfect Yannick
Yeah,
question.
I just got some
Yeah.
last week. Yeah. The Burton crash pants.
Yep.
So before that, I used to have Demon, which are also pretty good. It lasted me a good 3-4 years, I guess. But these Burton ones are nice as well, lower profile. Haven't used them yet in a crash, but we'll see. We'll see how they do.
Yeah. How do they feel like so far?
Yeah, they feel really good. It's like you can't even tell you got them on. To be fair, so
Nice.
that's the best you can expect.
Oh, good. Swanee Brews, when's the green beanie coming? Oh, you never know. Someday. Michael, what film gear are you using this season? So I actually just got the GoPro 12, and I got about 5 of the white Enduro batteries. And so far, it's been working really well. The Enduro batteries have been great. The 12 has been working good. The 11 was almost unusable on the mountain, unfortunately. It was like constantly just like shutting off because it was getting too cold. The lens was like on the inside was fogging up. And so, yeah, the 11 I was having major issues with. It just like kept my faith in GoPro, got the 12, and so far so good. So using the 12, and I also have some external microphones that I do some audio with if it's like really windy or anything like that. It's the Rode Video Go 2 external mics or wireless mics. They've been working out good. Yo, what's up, Kyle? Thanks for hopping on. Lewis says, you guys look like you're always having a good time. Epic
Always.
shit. Yep. Insane 3R. At Snowbird, you got to get a rope drop down Mineral Basin while you're posted up in Utah. It's nutty. Yeah, so we weren't at the rope drop for Mineral Basin, but we were there yesterday kind of as that whole area was opening, and it was like incredible. Yeah, like absolutely loved it.
It was.
So many like natural drops, like natural half pipes. Yeah, just like it felt like the mountain was a terrain park over there. So I think that's one of my new favorite areas. And yeah, Snowbird is super good.
Can't wait to check it out again.
Yeah. Keith, I know Kevin hasn't tried it yet, but Yannick, I just bought a Never Summer Prototype 2. Know anything about it?
I've never ridden Never Summer. Actually, I may have ridden my brother's Never Summer, the Warlock.
Oh yeah.
Once or twice, but yeah, Never Summer is not my forte, to be fair.
Yeah, I've never ridden the Prototype 2 either. I should try it. It's such a popular board.
Keith is tall.
Oh wow, 6'7". Maddie, how are you enjoying Utah? I just moved here last year for these mountains, and it's my best decision I've made. Yeah, I mean, so far Utah is really cool. It's a very like convenient place to live for the mountains, especially like Salt Lake City. You have just like all the conveniences of a big city, and within like half an hour, 45 minutes, you get to these incredible resorts. And the people have been super friendly. The snowboard shops have been awesome. We've been to Evo, we've been to Salty Peaks, and we've been to Milo, and all 3 spots were, yeah, people, really friendly people. You can tell everyone's very passionate about snowboarding, and just even friends that we've made. My buddy Gabe from Brighton, who's been showing me around there, he's been super cool. Yeah, board progression, Dan's been awesome. His buddy Alex.
We've talked quite a few people who moved to Utah.
Yeah.
And stayed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. What do you think of the food?
Lots of options.
Lots of options.
Yeah.
The pizza.
The pizza place was great.
So far my favorite is
Pizza Pie? Pizza?
The Pie Pizzeria, maybe?
Yeah.
What's been your favorite?
I gotta say the pizza was really good. I'm trying to recall where else we've been.
Oh, we went to the burger place, the Apollo Burger.
That was okay.
That was okay.
It doesn't beat the pizza.
Doesn't beat the pizza, no. Yeah. Oh, and Jen says he remembers the videos from Yannick and his brother from
Ah,
Poland.
yeah, Mike showed some videos.
Did Yannick and Kev go on a trip with Wim to Dubai in 2021?
I've never been to Dubai.
I think it wasn't Dubai, it was Hintertux.
Oh yes, Hintertux, yeah. And Jen,
The whole crew.
the whole crew came over, yeah. Yeah, that was a good trip.
Yeah, that was super fun. That was Engen did a live chat with me then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pritesh says I'm planning to go snowboarding the first time ever here in Colorado. Kind of excited, but also nervous. Awesome. Well, yeah, have fun. It's gonna be great. Yep, you say Hintertux 2021. Tim, sub Kev, met you on your last day at Cardrona on one of the traverses when you're about to hike. Oh yeah, Tim, what's up? Yeah, thanks for hopping on here. It was like super random. This Tim was like just kind of going by this cat track, and I was like about to start walking up, and he turned his head. He's like, Kevin, what's up, man? Yeah, thanks for hopping on. Oh, thanks, man. He says you are a top bloke. Right back at you, brother. Thanks. Jara says, you going to come to Colorado this season at all? Yeah, maybe. Might make a trip to Colorado. I mean, it's not that far. It's like maybe 8 or 9 hours, something like that. So, yeah, if it's getting some good snow, I mean, wherever the snow's good, we're willing to make the trip. So, that's a possibility. Bad Rider says, no, not the 12, Kevin. I mean, so far it's okay. So far it's like totally fine. No issues. Nothing's messed up. It looks super good. I mean, the 11 was dying on me, so I had to do something quick. And the 12 was also on sale. So that was all right. All right, Keith is heading out. Have a good night out, man. Scott says, any suggestion for Breckenridge apres? Oh man, I'm not sure. I haven't really apres in Breckenridge.
No, me neither.
Engen with a super chat says, where's Chuck? Hashtag where's Chuck?
Where is Chuck?
Yeah, we need Chuck in the chat. X Moore says, hey guys, I have a question. How do you snowboard loosened up and warmed up without alcohol? I can't seem to ride without taking a beer or some shots.
The mountain's your energy.
Yeah, the mountain's your drug, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think.
What do we do? I mean, we have a good breakfast, I guess.
Oh yeah, breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you just have to have a bigger breakfast, X more. I don't know. Yeah, I guess to each their own. Everyone has their thing, so.
I mean, the cold wakes me up, so.
yeah, it's usually the opposite. Yeah. Toner says, "What's your stance?" For park, I'm plus 15, negative 15, and for like free riding, I do like plus 18 in the front, negative 9 in the back. Yannick, what's your free ride stance?
Okay. Currently free ride plus 15 at the front and minus 3 at the back.
Awesome.
Yeah. Just recently changed to, I guess I might go flat soon or 0. But,
oh wow.
Yeah, I think I'm digging, because if I'm not riding switch,
you might
free riding, so might as well, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
If it feels good, absolutely.
Yeah.
Austin says, any YouTube videos from this Utah trip coming out? Yeah, Austin, I mean, there's been, I think, at least 5 vlogs from Utah. So if you haven't seen them yet, go back and check them out. One from Snowbird, one from Solitude, one from Brighton, one from Park City. So yeah, a vlog from each mountain so far.
It's going to be more as well. So
yeah, more to come. Yeah. So I got a Snowbird vlog on the way, which is, I think, the best one yet. And yeah, as more snow comes, we'll have them rolling out. Tim, do you ship merch to Australia, Kev? Stickers, etc. Absolutely. Yeah, if you make an order, we ship them out there. Bad Rider says, I'm still waiting to swap my 10 for your 11, Kev.
Don't go
You
with
don't
11.
want the 11. You don't want it. It's a nightmare. And Saint 3R says, this dry forecast has me thinking you guys may have jinxed the season by moving to Utah. How long until you move back to Tahoe? I think it's worth a shot since we had a record-breaking season. That's true, yeah. I mean, but if it's me, then the snow should be coming to Utah, and then that'll make an easy decision for you, Jake, to just fly out here.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on the forecast, and yeah, man, the invitation's open if you need a place to crash in Utah. Come on out, man. But yeah, not much snow in the forecast yet, so it may not be worth it at the moment. Bad Riders saw a report that oceans have been way warmer this year with El Nino, so bigger tropical storms with less moisture in the jet stream equals less snowfall. That doesn't make any sense. Bigger tropical storms with less moisture? Isn't like a definition of a tropical storm a lot of moisture? Maybe it's
I'm not an expert in meteorology, so I'll leave that to Adam.
Oh yeah, Adam. Yeah, you are the expert, so we'll take your word for it. Yannick giving me a sign when your board is dry. I'll come over and give you a board of wax.
Apparently, I did a really bad job 2 days ago in waxing my board because it was really sticky.
Oh yeah, I think it was just that snow. It must have been the wrong kind of wax for the snow or something. Cause yeah, it was grippy. You were getting gripped. Bad Riders. Kevin Gearless was from Utah. So was his beginner vid. Yep, and all those other vids too. Was beginner turns vid one of Yannick's.
No, you edited that one.
Yeah, which video have you edited?
Oh yeah, I did the carve one.
The carving.
Yeah.
Yannick edited a carving video.
Yeah.
Jarius, what's one tip you have for tame dogs? I mean, I would say the most important thing is to practice them on a trampoline first. Get them on a trampoline. And on the trampoline, it's like for me going this way, it's like my ear goes to my shoulder, and then everything goes over. And then get that good nollie off of the nose, too. Nevea says, Kevin, sorry I'm late. Cuzzy, I've been hanging out down by the lake. Awesome. Nice. Enjoying some summertime in New Zealand. That's awesome, Nevea. Oh, Bad Rider says you can fix the GoPro 11. All right, man. Just went snowboarding for the first time, and my bum is in pain. Oh, dang. Yeah, pick up some impact shorts.
Definitely.
Yeah. You can go online, or snowboard shops might have the Burton ones. But yeah, impact shorts will save you, man. Aaron says, hey, I saw on your TikTok about your new Vans boots, the white and maroon ones. How are they feeling, and are they waterproof? I was looking at those same boots, but I'm afraid to get them. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty waterproof. Like, excuse me. They're, the water, like the snow won't come in unless like you get a ton of snow, like on top of the tongue of the boot and it just gets saturated. But yeah, they're pretty waterproof. Like, yeah, my feet never really get wet from the snow. Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah. What was your other question? How are they feeling? Yeah, they're feeling awesome. I mean, I've had those Vans High Standard Pros, I think like 4 or 5 times now. So for me, they're super comfy. Like, first time wearing them, I can wear them like all day, drive to the mountain in them, snowboard all day, go grocery shop after, get food, come home, and feet will be fine. So yeah, love them. What boots do you have?
I've got the Adidas Superstars.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess most people will know what the Superstar is. Quite famous Adidas boot, just a snowboard version of it. But I've had Adidas for my last 2 boot purchases.
Mm-hmm.
So really happy with those. Super comfy. Never had any foot pain ever. So yeah,
Right.
Hopefully they keep making them. Or if not, I'll try something else.
Yeah, I mean, they're not making them anymore, so you have to try something else.
Yeah, and Jen talked about nitros a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah.
When the time comes, I'll definitely have a shop around.
Yeah. Nevea says, heck yeah, heating up, lake getting really nice. How have you both been? Good, yeah, had an awesome day of snowboarding yesterday. Today editing videos, and tomorrow we're going to Vegas.
Yeah. All in.
Yeah. So yeah, we're having a good time. Deceitful Destiny, are you chasing any trick mastery at the moment? To be honest, it's been kind of like early season still for the park. So, yeah,
What about
not
that butter
really.
trick you're trying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Did like it was like a MFM butter, or what did
On top of a kicker, I guess.
or what did Gabe call it?
I think called the
Oh,
MFM, yeah.
there was like another name for it, like bone something or bony or
Didn't
I
catch
can't
that.
remember.
No.
So yeah, I kind of like got a trick going. It's like when you like 180 and you kind of nollie and then you kind of do like as you nollie you like tail drag across the roll and then finish the 180. So yeah, I was doing some of those. That was super fun.
Yeah.
Gonna do some more. So yeah, that's a trick mastery I'm working on. An MFM like butter. Has Kevin started looking at 2024-25 gear? Ooh, I mean, I have looked at the 2025 clues, but I'm not allowed to say anything about them yet. But yeah, there might be some. When they tell me I can, I might, test them out and show little snippets of stuff in videos if I'm allowed to. Oh yeah, so Yannick's brother Narav is gonna be here on January the 3rd.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh, he's in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Jarius, thank you for making tutorial vids. I pretty much learned to ride, always taking tips from your videos, and have helped multiple friends learn to shred. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Michael, any tips for what my toes may be really, why my toes may be really hurting when I'm lifting my toes up on my heel side turns? Every heel side turn, my toes are really hurting. Oh no. I mean, in my experience, when my toes have been hurting, it's because my boots have been too small.
I was about to say, yeah, maybe it's too tight or it's feeling cramped.
But I mean, yeah, when it's specifically like toes, yeah, like your
When you're
ends of
doing a
your
heel
toes
turn. So when you're doing your heel turn, I guess your toes are
flexing up.
flexing up, yeah.
So I mean, from my experience, it's been like your boots are too small. Yeah, what size are your boots, and are they jammed in there? Maybe you can give us some more info. Oh, Insane 3R. Yannick, I'll be in Vegas for a music festival in April. If you're around, we could headbang together.
Yeah, well, we're not far, so you never know. Kevin's a headbanger too sometimes.
Awesome. Next year, I'm going all in for snowboarding and trying more tricks. Then after next year's season, getting a new snowboard set up. Awesome. Bad Riders wants to know, what does Yannick listen to while riding?
Usually the new hip hop scene.
Oh,
So
really?
your G-Eazy's, your Cardi B's,
Oh,
anything that's kind of a flowy beat, you know?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
nothing too hard, otherwise, you don't want to send it too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, we're out of questions at the moment. So maybe we can go back to a topic. What were our topics? So Utah resorts. What's been your favorite resort so far of Utah?
Snowbird.
Snowbird, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's quite steep and technical,
Mm-hmm.
I think it forces you to become a better rider.
Yeah.
Those type of mountains,
Yep.
and when there's good powder. Like I
Mhm.
mean, we had great powder yesterday as well. But when there's fresh powder, I don't think you want to be in many other places.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like incredible views, big, like huge mountain.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think of all the resorts I've ridden in North America, like Revelstoke and Whistler have been the two biggest, and I think Snowbird has got to be the third from like what I've ridden, just in terms of like the sheer like a volume of like one mountain.
Yeah, and there's so much that we've not seen yet, right?
Yeah, and it's kind of like Palisades vibes, where like Palisades, yeah, steep, technical, tons of like drops and shoots and all kinds of craziness going on.
Yeah.
It's very similar. So, but yeah, I mean, the other resorts we haven't really given a fair shot to yet because they haven't been open. But Park City looks like there's some good stuff going on, like probably some really good trees and everything once that opens up. Yeah.
So much to explore still.
Yeah, so much. And like Solitude was super fun. I mean, Solitude feels like the most like local resort. It feels like it's got like a real
Yeah,
local
it's
vibe.
smaller.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Although Brighton has, I mean, you haven't been to Brighton yet, but it also has like the local vibe, which I love, like ski chalet, lots of trees, like lots of evergreen trees at Brighton, which I love. So once Brighton like fully opens up, it'd be great to get back there.
Yeah, it'd be good to check out other mountains as well, which are not part of the passes.
Yeah.
Powder Mountain, for example. I heard good things.
Michael says, my boots are 9 regular and they have the heat mold thing, but I haven't done the heat thing since I bought them 2 years ago. I'm thinking maybe going up to 9.5. I mean, yeah, usually if you've heat molded them and rode them for 2 years, like heat molding them again probably won't do anything. Yeah, maybe try the 9.5s. That could be the way to go. So I did have a pair of boots. I usually ride 9.5s. One season I couldn't find a pair of boots in my size, so I had to go to 9, and my toes were like killing me for a week. I got them heat molded like multiple times, and even with like they put special stuff in there to like expand the toe, and even after all that, my feet were still like just dying. My toes were so sore, so I had to sell them and then get 9.5s eventually. Darren says, where are you shredding tomorrow? We're going to Vegas tomorrow.
Shredding Vegas, baby.
We're taking a day off. We've been riding quite a bit, and the weekend is like a good, I think, time to take a break with like the crowds and everything. So we're going to take a break tomorrow, check out Vegas, just like a short trip. All right, Nevaeh's going to hit up some more Kiwi slang next time we go to New Zealand. That sounds good. El Mao says, what state, country would you guys say has the best snow all year round? All year round. I mean, there's only a few places in the...
All around.
Oh, all around.
Yeah.
Oh, best snow all round.
I mean, that could be... Best could be volume. Could be snow quality.
Probably the best snow all around is Japan.
Yeah. Even though their seasons are not that long, right?
But
maybe until April. But yes, snow quality wise, it's the best.
Best snow. It has the best snow.
Yeah.
Japan has the best snow.
Yeah, can't argue.
Number 2 might be Utah.
Yeah. Conditions are pretty good here for that to happen.
Yeah, when you have like, just that light snow that flies away is pretty special. Who's quicker down a run, Kevin or Yannick?
Well,
no
comment.
That's not a fair question. Jairus, it's crazy how many tricks just opened up when you learn some simple things like 180s. If only get more fun. Absolutely. Darren says, Snake Creek at Brighton is where it's at. Awesome, Darren. Insane Art says, the main issue with snowboard on a deep pow day is that they close the canyon down due to avalanches. Brighton and Solitude Canyon handles the pow a lot better. Not as steep. I mean, but that's also why it's so good, because when you do go there a few days after, then you get the goods. You just have to be patient.
Yeah. I mean, the north-facing side will always, be better a few days later. So, yeah, as long as you're the first one getting to the chair, you're gonna get the goods.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're like the 100th person, you probably still have like an insane time.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's so big too, and that tram is gonna like delay everyone getting up there. I'm not a fan of trams. That's the one thing I will be judgmental about, is I don't like
Yeah,
trams.
we've been in a few trams, right? Jackson, Alyeska, Lux, that's a tram as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's too slow. It's too much waiting around. Matthew, first and foremost, thanks so much for all the instructional videos. Kevin, what would you say is the best way to prepare for very steep and technical terrain? Midwest rider, not much around here. Man, I mean, there's not really much a way to do it, to be honest. I think if you can get your fundamental riding skills down as best you can, like in the terrain that you have, then that'll translate in, like when it comes to then doing steeper stuff, you've like built those like fundamentals well, and hopefully they transfer when you get to steeper stuff.
That's exactly what I was thinking yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, I've not done as many steep and technical runs as you, Kevin, but yesterday, like, lock in your fundamentals, try to turn quick so you don't gain too much speed down the run, because if it's steep and if it's, you catch that drop and then you're going down, right? So you want to keep your edges on lock as much as possible.
Bad Rider says, Kevin, we need to talk about Amplid snowboards in the members chat.
I had an Amplid snowboard. I still do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, the pocket knife.
Oh, bust it out. Clue and Amplid have teamed up.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what is your regular shoe size compared to your snowboard boot size? Just curious. So I think my shoes are a 10 and my boots are a 9.5. But my shoe size kind of fluctuates depending on the brand a little bit. What about you?
So my shoe size, I actually prefer to wear something with more room. So it's 8.5 UK. 8 between 8.5 UK, which is I guess 9 or 9.5 US. And my snowboard boots are basically true to size. I wear Adidas regular shoes, so I thought Adidas snowboard shoes should be like for like. So that's what I went for.
You wear the same size boot size as the shoe size?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, maybe I should try going down half a size, but so far I haven't needed to. Maybe that's why I've never had foot pain. It's so comfy.
Yeah. Interesting. George says, what up? Do you recommend Clue step-in bindings? Yeah, absolutely. You just get the best of both worlds. You get the traditional bindings with the straps that you can use, or if you want to use the step-in, step-out function, you got that too. So it's like a 2-in-1. It's awesome. And if you have like two bases, you can just like swap. You can go between boards without having to take one thing off and put it on another. Deceitful Destiny, what trip took the most travel effort? Was it Chile? No, I don't think so.
No, Chile was
Chill.
pretty chill.
Chile was chill.
I think.
Japan.
I mean, you've done other trips where I've not been there, but I think Euro trip was quite big effort. Or I guess it was lots of mini trips within one trip. In 2018.
But I gotta say, like, Japan's gotta be the most difficult place to travel in.
Really? I thought they make it super easy,
No,
Toss your snowboard bag, up he goes.
No, because you land into like Tokyo at like midnight. You gotta then get on a train for 2 hours to another airport to hopefully catch your next flight.
Oh yeah. I see.
What else do you gotta do?
Most travel effort.
You gotta get a special. You gotta get the driver's license to drive in Japan.
I think there's a upcoming trip that's gonna top all of that.
We're going to India.
I think that's gonna be high travel effort.
No, you and Rob are gonna make it chill, like Chile. Chile was pretty easy because I mean the people were super friendly. It was fairly inexpensive.
Yeah, we just rented a car at the airport and off we went.
It wasn't that busy. I think what makes travel difficult is when it's, I mean, the language barrier makes it hard, but also when things are like very busy and hectic. That to me, that's what makes a trip hard is the like when something's like hectic.
India's gonna
And
be hectic.
okay, and but Japan has in the past been like the most
Yeah,
hectic.
yeah.
Europe was hectic in a different way. Like we made that hectic on
On ourselves.
ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
But Europe is like kind of easy because there's like it's not overly busy. Like we were just cruising on highways. When you get to the spot, it's chill.
I mean, I gotta say, New Zealand. Getting to New Zealand, even though just a couple of flights,
Oh yeah.
I think it feels like a lot of effort to get to New Zealand.
But once you're there, it's pretty chill. Like
Yeah,
Monica.
once you're there, it's fine. Yeah.
Sean, what do you think about snowboard for intermediate who doesn't ride park in Colorado? Thinking about Jones Frontier, K2 Passport, Capita Black Snowboard of Death, maybe bindings and boots recommend. Yeah, I would go for the K2 Passport. That's been my favorite board of recent years. Yeah. Black Snowboard of Death is going to be more aggressive, so I think that's maybe more too advanced. And I haven't ridden the Jones Frontier, so I'm not sure. Do you use a wide board? I do. Yeah, I prefer a wide board. I don't need one for my boot size, but I think maybe for my like weight, because I'm about 200 pounds, and so having like a wide board has been nice. Oh, bad riders on the judgment side. On the judgment side, I skiers for killing. I judge skiers for killing the good snow on runs. Moguls suck. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the topic of judgment. Have you ever what else? Have you ever judged someone, Yannick, for like doing like say like a goofy trick or something?
No.
No.
I
Oh,
mean, for
that's
me,
nice.
as long as you're respectful of others in the mountain,
Yeah.
everyone has their own space.
Mm-hmm.
Do as you please on the mountain.
Yeah.
As long as you're not attempting to hurt anyone, then it's all good.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I started snowboarding, there was there's the judgment in like, oh, you can't do this trick, like don't do this grab, or like that kind of stuff. There was a lot of judgment around that, or somebody's style. If somebody didn't do something with style, people would be like, hey, that's not cool, or that doesn't work out. But yeah, I think that if you do that, it's just like kind of reflection on like yourself too. You're kind of like judging yourself like, oh, well, I'm worried about how I'm doing the tricks.
I think I'm going to learn all the tricks that you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
That'd be my style.
Maybe we should do a video about that. 5 tricks you're not supposed to do. Michael says, dang, I won't have to spend more money. Oh, he's going to have to. I don't want to have to. I mean, if your toes are killing you, then that's making snowboarding no fun. So maybe you can sell those boots and get your money back. Jarius, what do you think about Battalion 3BT? Yeah, it's cool. It gives you that like really catch-free feeling while turning. Same in POW. I think you do lose a little bit of control because your edges are coming away from the snow earlier. So it's kind of like, yeah, a bit of sacrifice control, but you get the benefit of a more catch-free ride. Nevaeh, could you recommend any bindings for me next year for the new setup going with Jones' twin sister? Would or could you recommend anything? Well, Nevaeh, you could check out Clues. That's one option. But yeah, what's another binding? I don't know the girls' bindings too well. I think
I don't know them either.
And I think NGen in the chat will recommend some good women's bindings for you.
Yeah.
Popver, how experienced do you recommend to go on boxes? I mean, for boxes, if you can turn and control yourself, and then also ride on the snow with your board straight and flat. That's like good practice for the boxes. So yeah, quick turns, in control, riding straight and flat, and then more turns to control yourself. If you're comfortable doing that with that like a lot, then you could be ready for a box. I just remembered, back to the Judgement topic too. I can remember. So I feel like a part of snowboarding and Judgement is it's almost like you can test people to see like if they're in the snowboard club. So when I first started snowboarding, I remember somebody asked me if I knew who Craig Kelly was, and I didn't know who he was. And I remember that this like kid on the chairlift just started like, being like, you don't know who he is? Like, what's the matter with you? He's like pioneer of snowboarding. But I feel like, yeah, it's like everyone is going to learn about snowboarding or the sport like at their own rate.
Yeah.
And when you first get into it, you're not going to know everything, every old pro, every old rider.
I guarantee you, if Craig was around and you asked him, would you care if someone knows you?
Yeah.
Or whether they're snowboarding, they wouldn't care.
They wouldn't care.
As long as you're snowboarding, I think everyone's going to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if you run in that situation where somebody's like quizzing you on your like snowboard knowledge and like you don't like pass the test, I think it's because some people want to be like, it's kind of like you want to be a part of a club. And so to be a part of it, you also need to like exclude other people through like, do you know this? Like, what's the name of this trick? And if you get the name of the trick wrong, then like you don't belong or something.
Yeah.
But I think the better way to do it is to just like, hey, do you know who Craig Kelly is? It's like, oh, no, I don't know. And then you could say like, oh, actually, like he's got this really cool documentary to check out, or yeah, you can just kind of like share the thing that you love about snowboarding with people.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to like quiz them on it, or yeah. I need to think of a quiz question for Yannick.
What wouldn't I know?
All right. Luke Hayes is in the chat. What's up, Luke? Says Yanni. Good to see Yanni on the camera. Lorraine, are the Clue bindings better than the Burton step-on bindings? Absolutely, they are. So Clue is the sponsor of the channel this year, but what I do like about the Clues is they have straps, so you get that like strapped-in feeling. So that's to me that's a game changer. And the release to get out of the Clues is at the top of the binding, so you don't have to bend over as far like when you do have to get out. Because with like step-in bindings, it's one thing to like step in like easy, but if it's hard to step out, then it kind of negates.
It defeats the point, right?
It defeats the point of the convenient step in. So I think, if you are making a step-in binding, a big thing to consider is how easy it is to get out. It's just as important. And some bindings, it's actually more difficult to get out of the binding than traditional. Hiskelel says, if you had to restart completely and choose one snowboarding YouTuber to teach you to ride in real life, who would you choose? I mean, okay.
Is that to you or to the audience?
I mean, maybe that's for everybody, but yeah, who would you choose? I think I know who I would choose.
I think I know who I choose as well.
Who? Wait, let's say. I was gonna say the same thing. Ryan Napton.
Ryan Napton. Has to be Ryan Napton.
Napton.
Yeah. This is such a good style. Edge controls like 100%, literally.
Ryan Napton. Yeah. Cool. Oh, we were
both the same.
I like right as you're doing the motion, I was gonna say, let's say it at the same time. Yeah, Ryan Napton. I mean, he's just such a carving machine, and he's also in person just such a nice, chill, cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan. All right, I lost my spot. Getting back to it. Ronnie, are you still keen to do some splitboarding video? And what brand of splitboard and where? I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to do some splitboarding around here once the snow comes. So yeah, I might start. Maybe when the snow's here, can find a place to rent, and because I have a splitboard at home, the Jones Solution, but I've left it there for the season. So
Yeah.
let the
I'd like
rent.
to try it again. To be fair, it's been a while since I did a split board.
Yeah.
I think I tried the Capita. No, it wasn't Capita. I mean, it's such a long time ago. But I would like to try different brands. Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts on the Capita DOA? Yeah, the Capita DOA is super good board for park and for riding like groomers and things like that. It's like yeah, really kind of like a little bit of a stiffer park board, and yeah, can carve well. Have you ridden the Capita DOA?
I haven't. No,
Oh,
I've only ridden the Ultra Fear from the Capita line.
Oh. Kevin, what is your foot length in centimeters? I have no idea. It's a 9.5 US like boot size. Jarius, oh, it's amazing how many skiers hate snowboarders.
Yeah.
Oh, the chat is jumping around like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you get some here in Alta and Deer Valley where snowboarders are banned.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've not been there, so.
Yeah, I mean everyone. Yeah, I think skiers and snowboarders have like that beef, but I think, I mean, our goals are the same. Is to like be in, on the mountain, like enjoying like the day, like and progressing. It's like the same. We're both doing the same kind of thing, but they're on two pieces of wood and we're just on one. And I mean, I prefer snowboarding because to me, it's like it has like that more fluid motion around the mountain. For me, that's the way I feel with it. But I'm sure skiers would disagree. Have you ever tried skiing?
Never.
Oh wow, you're
Never
pure.
tried those boots.
You're pure. Arturo, have you been heli skiing? Yeah, I went in Whistler, but Yannick and I have been together in Alaska.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that was good. I mean, best power lines ever. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, the chat is jumping all over the place. Michael, tips for going from heel to toe. Is knee steering the best way? Someone taught me to stand up tall and then go into a toe. But when I stand up tall, I always feel like I have a chance of catching my edge. Yeah, that style of teaching is like, I think that's from, it's kind of like the like official way to teach. But I feel like, yeah, just do what feels right. If standing up tall and straight, you feel like you're gonna catch, then don't do it. Just, stay like bent, comfortable, in a bit of a crouch, like an athletic stance. And yeah, do what feels good. I mean, in snowboarding, you're naturally kind of like bending your knees and hips and like standing up taller, like just naturally without actually having to do it. And you kind of more do it to like when you're going through like obstacles on the mountain too. So if you're going over like a roll, you might naturally just bend your knees and get a bit lower. Coming over the roll, you might stand a bit taller. But to do that just on the groomers, I feel like, yeah, that's like an unnatural feeling. And if you feel like you're going to catch an edge, then maybe don't do it. Wilderness and Wilderness says, would the Passport be better for side hits than the Excavator? Yeah, for side hits and things in more like freestyle, then the K2 Passport would probably be better because it's got less of a taper. So the Passport, I think, is more freestyle friendly for sure. All right, let's see if we missed anything.
Yeah, there's some cool questions on there.
Oh, what does Engine say about clues? Engine, clue has on the big plus, if you get stuck or injured, they are easier to get out of, but with step-ins, you don't have straps, so no extra pressure on your feet. So that is better for the blood flow. Oh, interesting. Okay. TJ, Brian Lewis said, TJ. Where is TJ? TJ.
Hi, Jesse.
Cool. Awesome, guys. So we just hit the 1 hour mark. If you guys want to come for the members chat, hit the join button. I think it's $5 to become a member, and you get some really cool perks like the bonus chat. But yeah, Yannick, thanks for hanging out for the chat.
It's so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see Yannick on the chat next week, give the video a like. And yeah, more videos coming this weekend. What do we got coming? What are you working on now?
Your top 10 worldwide resort list.
Oh yeah. So yeah, top 10 worldwide resorts. It's going to be a different list than last year. We did 10 best
North
American resorts, but
yeah.
that has changed dramatically.
Yeah, who's gonna be your number one?
Yeah, and
we'll find out.
Yeah, I got a snowbird edit coming. There's and then also like a tips video for riding cat tracks. Yeah, and then next week, do we have any snow coming next week?
I think there's some light snow starting up next week, so it's really dry spell at the moment. Really hot this weekend. So next week I think it's gonna start cooling down again.
Okay.
So something to look forward to for sure.
Some more snow.
Yeah.
Awesome. What else? Anything else going on? I think we need to both wax our boards again. Do you need to wax your board, or are you good?
I think I'm good for a couple more runs.
Nice.
And then re-waxing.
I think somebody asked if I've ever come out of the clues. I've never come out of the clues. Like once you lock in, I think it's impossible to come out. That's what they've told me. They've told me it's impossible. I'm sure they've done like tons of testing. Yeah. Sweet. Thanks for hopping on here, guys, hanging out. If you have any more questions that we missed, just like leave them for me below any YouTube video. I try my best to answer every question. Yeah, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Talk to you guys on here next Friday. Thanks, Yannick.
Thank you.
And yeah, have a good weekend, guys. And for all the members, we'll see you over in the members chat shortly.